now we're going to switch over to some products over from Usana Health Sciences. So this is the business, again, links in the description below. Usana Health Sciences, sponsorship, affiliates. If you want to become an associate, that's definitely more rigorous. Basically, we sell cellular nutritional products that aid in the maintenance and sustaining and improvement of your overall health. So when it comes to cardiovascular health and immune and joints, immune system and your joints and bone health, all that good stuff. We have lots of studies that have been published because we do have an R&D research and development team. We sell to, I believe, 28 now. It used to be 24 markets, and by that I literally mean countries. So Japan, Hong Kong, UK, and obviously the States as well, Malaysia, so on and so forth. So 28 markets, and we have a 30-year history with over 4,500 at least at this point athletes, many of them Olympic athletes. We partnered with plenty of university institutions as well across the globe, including some well-renowned ones, like I believe one is the University of Sydney in Australia. Anyways, we do conduct a lot of research because the company is first and foremost, our founder, Dr. Wernst, is a microbiologist way back in the 1970s, and he pioneered the whole antioxidants and their ability to capture free radicals and so on and so forth, which is one of the main powerhouses of our, it's a far more advanced, of course, it's now 2023, and our patent is capable, one of our main patents, intelligence, basically capitalizes on the ability for our own body to produce compounds that will capture free radicals. And so those compounds that are released, that are produced endogenously by our own bodies, biological, biochemical pathways, metabolic pathways, are usually stimulated by certain types of foods that you ingest. And so we call those, those active ingredients that you might find in, say, certain health foods that you might hear. So usually they're not potent enough, they're not in high enough concentrations, while we combine a group of these together in high enough concentrations, and that's one of our patents. And so the combination of plenty of very powerful, healthy, active ingredients extracted in high enough doses, and yet safe doses as well, obviously. So they call it intelligence. So you think of green tea, you think of turmeric, right? These are some traditional spices, and it's really exciting stuff. So if you want to ever do that, that's basically the products coming up next. But you can also find the links in the description below, affiliate links, associate, if you want to join as a business. But you can also just buy the products if you're interested in testing them out yourself. If you believe it will be good for your health or for someone you know, it's a 10% discount if you create your own account, again below. Otherwise, you can join as a business person if you want to just share some links and make some side income as an affiliate. You can also do that as well. Okay, perfect. That sounded like an ad, didn't it? Sponsorship, self-sponsored. All right, so, but here's the actual products I can actually show you now. So the first one we have a new line called the skincare Celavive line, which isn't that new, honestly. We've had it for quite some time now. It's partnered with obviously the king and queen country of all cosmetics, which is Korea, South Korea. So we have Celavive here. We have the moisturizing package for dry skin, sensitive skin. And so I see there's 4 tubes here. I have to take a photograph with my phone because this is my first time ever purchasing this, and I'm not actually using this myself. If you can't tell, I'm not interested in skincare. I'm much more of a nerd, science, STEM nerd, engineering. So I love the whole patents that, the biochemical pathways that protect us from the free radical damage and overall aging and so on and so forth. For the record, okay, there's nothing, I'm not making any statements that can prevent or cure or treat any disease, okay? All right, that's the liability thing for sure. We're only going to say that we help to maintain and improve and support our overall health, okay? Not that it will cure anything. Even though we have plenty of anecdotes from plenty of people who have really reliable and credible testimonials and anecdotes, but at the end of the day, anecdotes are anecdotes, testimonials are testimonials. So we can't really generalize that, unfortunately. All right, so anyways, back on track. I have to make that disclaimer, of course. So we have a Usana Celavive here. This is a gentle milk cleanser, definitely for dry skin. Ingredients they use, always natural: water, butylene glycol, ethyl hexyl palmitate, glycerin, pentyl. Okay, goes through all the ingredients. And let's just read here for a second. Start with a clean slate. Gentle milk cleanser removes dirt and impurities while locking in skin's natural moisture. Okay, and it has in French, délicat, enlève la saleté et les impurités, tout en préserve l'hydration naturelle de la peau. Anyways, directions. I butchered that. Apply 2 to 3 pumps of product over the entire face and neck in a circular motion. Rinse thoroughly with lukewarm water and pat dry. Follow with Usana Celavive toner. So they give instructions about, you know, which sequence. So I guess that's a cleanser. Yeah, that's a cleanser. And then afterwards you follow with a toner. So this is a perfecting toner. A Celavive, Usana Celavive toner has made with Intelligence technology, which helps for your body to basically absorb the compounds much better. Anyways, to the side here, if we pull them over, distributed by Usana Health Sciences Incorporated, Salt Lake City, Singapore importer, so it's from Singapore, Australia as well, importer, and Malaysia importer, Philippines importer, Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore. Okay, to the back. Gently purify your complexion and restore proper moisture for beautifully balanced skin. Of course, part of this marketing. After cleansing, apply 3-4 drops of product to a cotton ball. Sweep over the face and neck and do not rinse. Okay, cool. Face and neck and do not rinse. Now, before we continue with the skincare, we actually bought 2 bottles of Omega by Omega, which is basically Omega-3 bottles. So right there, it's each capsule, I believe, how much is 1,000 milligrams, so 1 full gram of natural fish oil, of which we have 290 milligrams of icosapentaenoic acid, 230 milligrams of docosahexaenoic acid, and vitamin D3 in 2.5 micrograms cholecalciferol. So that's pretty good. This is pretty high purity. What next we have? So the last 2 skincare products related to the package, right? There were 4 tubes, and here's we covered 2: the cleanser as well as the cleanser and the toner. So now we have the protective day cream and the replenishing night cream. So to be applied at night and during the day, 28 grams each. We have the ingredients here as well, and it seems that one of them is made with Intelligence technology once again, the night cream. We switch to the back. Supercharge your beauty sleep. Rich formula hydrates and helps restore the youthful appearance of skin overnight and defend the skin during the daylight. Begin each day beautifully. This moisturizing cream protects and provides rich hydration for healthy looking skin. Interesting stuff. And of course, that's all the lady stuff. So we're going to give that over to our, if we get a chance, to our buddy and his wife. At the same time, I noticed that there's some change here. So there's some change because my team lead, upline, my partner, business partner, helped me to exchange the products. After I called customer service, I recognized that I bought the wrong products, or I forgot to switch out the products for the skincare. So then I ended up calling and trying to get the exchange. And then since he's the one picking up, he had to actually pay the money. So I paid him back, and then he gave me some change. So it's $4. Got some toonie loonies, and that's $4. So I'm gonna put that in my wallet as well. Now as for the skincare stuff, so there's actually, what we've got to do is gonna take the skincare stuff and send it over to region D, because that's actually very close to what comes in and comes out. So again, we have to remember, we do have to point out the inventory locations. The 2 bottles have a by Omega thing take out, and actually place 1 bottle here you can't see it, but over here is where some of the immediate nutritionals are that I'm using right now. if and at least one of the bottles has to go, if not both, in storage, which is in like the closet region over there. Long story short, that's where I keep the nutritional products that are for the future. So, okay. In addition to that, inside the bag there was the invoice. So there's paper slips. I'm obviously not going to show you that in any detail, but I can read a little bit here that I feel is not too confidential. We have right, the Celavive Basics pack, and that costs over $150. It's crazy how expensive this can get. And then, well, yeah, it's obviously quality material. That's why it is. When you say it's from a research and development company, that's kind of what you would expect. We're not talking about like, this isn't Centrum, guys. All right. Everyone laughs at this. Unless you've actually benefited from Centrum, I guess like I shouldn't be laughing, but I don't think many people really benefit from Centrum. Congratulations, you take 2105, save 2105. This one is for the original purchase that was refunded with some products. Okay, and they circled the amount of change they need to provide here as well. So when it comes to these invoices, I'm going to have to scan it with my phone using an app, right? Off the stream, and then like I said, the nutritionals go in the back with the closet, region C, I believe, and the nutritionals as a gift in region D next to the food is actually like D1, D2, or D4. Now we have two other bags here of monthly auto orders, which is a lot of product. Thankfully, we don't have to cover these in as much detail because it's not skincare, they're all nutritionals. We have 2 more invoices once again for each month, which we'll have to scan again. We'll take them out. Once we're done scanning, I think we can just shred it. I don't see any reason why we need to keep it. But if we can read some of these, we have one of the months we had the essentials pack. So this has basically 1 bottle of 5 different products, pretty comprehensive. And it's all focused on immune system. So core minerals, Vita Antioxidant, Proflavanol C200, Proglucamine, and Poly C. And for a total of around $212.60. It's quite expensive, but again, it's not that much. And then the other invoice, the other month had 1 bottle of Magnecal D, 1 bottle of Hepa Plus, and 4 bottles of Biomega. Okay, so we have a lot of Biomega, and this one costs $219.55. They both have these little notes at the bottom. Product is discounted. That's number 1. 2, thank you for your order. If you have questions, you can contact Usana customer service at the toll-free number they provide, 1-888-950-9595, and email customer service at usana.com. And 3, you may have received, of course, there's a fax number, but I don't have to read that out since it's like fax. Who uses fax? 3, you may have received a product in this order that has a redesigned label with a smaller or different bottle. This has been quite some time ago, so I don't know why they still have this here. It's at least 6 months since they changed the bottles. It's still the same premium health product you've come to expect from Usana, with a new updated look and a more environmentally friendly container. Learn more about our commitment to sustainable business practices at usana.com under environmental responsibility. Okay. Of course, they provide the addresses. This is a pack slip and everything, and the date numbers, but we're not going to read any of that out. So we have to scan all those. There's at least 4 forms of paperwork we have to scan. Now for the products. Nutritionals. There's a lot of it, right? Like I said, one of them is essentials. The essentials package, which is 5 different bottles right here. Right, we have the Vita Antioxidant using essentials, using intelligence technology. Core minerals right here as well. We have a Proflavanol C200, good for cardiovascular health. Core minerals, of course, is just comprehensive natural nutrition. Same thing with Vita Antioxidants, but they also include very core minerals and nutrients that are very sleepy, are core to maintaining all organ systems in a variety of different ways, that has been bolstered by research to be key nutrients such as vitamin D12, vitamin K2, D12, and no, D2, B12, and K2. So very important. And then there's, of course, they also have a bunch of other very useful things like carotenoids and flavonoids, plant proteins that induce a variety of cascading biochemical pathways, very important to cell signaling and metabolic pathways and metabolic function. So we have proglucamine. This one's really good for its active ingredient is a reishi, a Chinese mushroom. That's a very good for the immune system. And then this is poly C, again for just capturing free radicals, damage, and so on and so forth. This is vitamin C, and you know, everyone needs a little dose of vitamin C daily. All right. So what else do we have? In the other package, we have at least 4 bottles of Biomega. Of course, this is good for your nervous system, your central and autonomic nervous system, your myelin sheaths, trying to also just good for the liver and so on and so forth, because this provides for replenishment of HDL, or the so-called good cholesterol and healthy fats. So again, 4 bottles of Omega. All this has to be gone into region D4, and then of course we have a bottle of Hepa Plus and Manical D. Once again, also up there. Most likely though, I'll keep the Hepa Plus down here because I recognize that my bottle here is about to go empty. Anyways, when we do pour it inside the drops up by storage in region C, we have to make sure that they are sorted by the date. At the bottom of every bottle is the expiry date, and we want to make sure we use the first ones out, first ones first. So first in, first out, as usual, as with basic accounting practices. And last but not least, the only thing I have to mention less is the bags. So we have 4 of these bags here. 2 of them will be given away. I mean, 1 of them will be given away to my buddy and his wife, his extended family, and then the other 3 bags will collapse and stick also in region D. So that's everything. We have a lot of work to get to. We may end up chowing down on some of the food bank stuff as well, because we have some time, and then we're gonna go to sleep. So that's it. Too bad we couldn't get to Studio Gek, but honestly, we had too much to do. So peace out. This is Rishev with another episode, another marathon, 34, 35 of Projekt ZRA, and I'll see you all in the next one. Hopefully will be a reaction, or at least it has to be a digital behind the scenes kind of thing. So yeah, peace out.